If you want to be successful with any goal that you have to completely change the way that you think. Now, you guys might think I'm making this video for you, but it's actually for me, because when I talk about the things that I go through in my day-to-day basis, I learn better. So take these lessons as I'm documenting in real time how exactly I'm going to completely change my life. And I know in this year, 2026, my life is going to completely change, but only because I've made the commitment to actually change how I think. Think about it. Think about all of the goals that you've had in your life, and then think about your success rate with them. Maybe it was losing 30 pounds and you've been trying for the past few years and you've never gotten to it. Ask yourself why. Seriously, ask yourself why. Why didn't I hit my goal? And you come up with all these reasons, and all of those reasons that you tell yourself, maybe your dieting is off, your consistency is wrong, there's always a solution to that. Do you know why? Because other people have lost exactly 30 pounds in your same exact shoes. There's literally millions of other people who've already achieved the goal that you've achieved. So ask yourself, how do they think and how can I be like them? So for me specifically, it's going to be about my business. How do I get to this next level? How do I serve my clients better? How do I get more clients? How do I get more eyeballs? How do I show myself that I actually know what I'm talking about? How do I position myself as an expert? All of these things. And specifically today, I'm a human being. I've had a lot of my doubts, anxious thoughts, fears, limiting beliefs as if I can actually reach my business goals. And I realized I've been having these thoughts for so fucking long. Will I be able to hit this specific income goal? Will I actually be perceived as an expert? Am I actually good enough? Do I deserve this? Today, specifically, I caught myself thinking these thoughts because, number one, of awareness. I'm just like, why the fuck am I thinking these thoughts? Because when these thoughts come up, I immediately feel a negative feeling with them, and I'm just like, the fuck? Why am I feeling this? So in those moments, I caught myself and I said, this is just a thought. I don't have to act from it. I don't have to behave from it. And when I labeled it, I felt so proud of myself because I know I just crossed another level of conscientiousness. Because most people are at level 1. They feel a feeling and they immediately act on it. This is also known as not being able to control your emotions, acting immediately as soon as you feel fear, sadness, anger. For example, like if someone pisses you off, you're gonna do this thing. Oh, because this girl texted me something, I had to text her back with this. Because my mom said this, I have to yell at her with this. Because this guy flicked me off, I'm going to cross him. Whatever, on the road, whatever. Most people operate at this level, and it's very sad. But level 2 is the same exact situation can happen, and then you ask yourself, well, first of all, you still feel the feeling. So if someone pissed me off, I'd be like, damn, I'm pissed off. I get this all the time, actually, when I see haters commenting on my posts. And they say like, oh, this dude is thirst trapping. This guy's so insecure. Guys, I still feel pissed off. But the only difference with me and most other guys is that I don't immediately act on it. All right. So going back to what I felt earlier today, I noticed that thoughts just fucking happen. They just come like crazy. And this is why I actually got into meditating recently. A consistent 10 minutes every single day, whether it's the morning or night or both. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night, or on really, really busy days like today, just gonna be at night. But bare minimum, at least 10 minutes every single day. And what this does is you notice that thoughts just come up automatically because your brain comes up with these thoughts. Your brain, it's so weird. You have to like separate yourself from your brain. It's so weird. How I like to see it is you yourself, imagine you're playing a game and you know if you're playing like a third party character game like League of Legends, you're that character. So you pretend you're your favorite League of Legends champion. For me, it's Pyke. So I'm playing Pyke. And if you guys don't play League of Legends, it's just a game character. His name is Pyke. And you can control him. You know, in the game, he has abilities, he has things he can do, he levels up, he buys stats, he buys items to get stronger. I like to pull myself out in my current situation. Like right now, I'm literally looking at myself and observing myself speak into this camera so I can upload this onto YouTube. I like what I'm doing. I really like what I'm doing because not only I know that I will want to come back to this video, but also for those who I've inspired. You guys are gonna watch this entire video. You're gonna play in your car. You're gonna get inspired by me and watch my growth in real time. And then that's going to kickstart some of you guys to go all in with your goals because life is short. If that happens, I'm proud. And I know that's going to happen. This is exactly why I'm doing this. So pulling yourself in the third person shoes is so effective because then it's just like you see yourself more logically. You don't get so emotionally attached to these things. A girl doesn't text you, screw it. It's whatever. Things don't go your way, fuck it. How can I do better? So I just want to tie this back in. When I caught myself thinking all those negative thoughts, I was just like, I caught it, I labeled it, and I was like, I don't have to act. I don't have to let these feelings ruin my day. Instead, I'm just gonna rewire my brain in real time, saying, you know, it's these thoughts don't serve me, so I don't need to listen to these thoughts. I have a goal. There's people who are less qualified than me, yet hitting the income goal that I want. There's a way to do it, and I have to think differently because all of the thinking and the decisions that got me to where I am today is what got me to where I am today. It's not going to take me to the next level. So if I want to go to the next level, I have to change the way I think. And that is so uncomfortable because nowadays there's so many distractions. This is why just being alone, this is why I've been being alone, like really intentionally, and just not using my phone as much, reducing my screen time. I'm sitting in the car in silence, constantly listening to YouTube videos to help me with my business and my self-development and my personal growth, also growing into my faith. Today I just got back from fellowship, great session. Like, if you want a different lifestyle and you want to reach your goals, you have to make different decisions. And those moments where you feel so much resistance, you have to catch yourself and be like, why am I feeling this way? How can I think better? That's it. If you want a different outcome in your life, whether that's your fitness, your business, your job, your income, your relationships, you have to think differently so that you behave differently so you can get different results. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all on the next.